In the most recent season of 1,000-Pound Sisters, Amanda Halterman had some significant disagreements with her sister Tammy Slaton, and she is now revealing whether or not she regrets their most recent on-screen arguments. Amanda Slaton, who has appeared on the show 1,000-Pound Sisters during its entire run with her sisters Tammy and Amy Slaton, has been dealing with challenges with her siblings over the course of the past few years, particularly as the health of the family has been under control. Throughout the entirety of the sixth season of 1,000-Pound Sisters, Amanda and Tammy engaged in a heated argument. Nevertheless, it later became apparent to viewers that their problems were considerably more profound than they had initially thought. After going through some challenging times together, Amanda Halterman, who plays Tammy Slaton on 1,000-Pound Sisters, discussed whether or not viewers should be concerned about the relationship between her and her sister. Amanda recently emphasized in a post that she made on Instagram that although her and Tammy's relationship may go through some challenging times, viewers of 1,000-Pound Sisters do not need to be concerned about their connection. Amanda took a picture of herself and Tammy smiling at the camera when they were riding in a car and shared it with the world. "We are sisters. Of course, we are going to argue and say things that we regret, but we will also always love each other through this thing called life," she said. Amanda proceeded by saying, "I am so proud of you, sister," and she went on to add that despite the fact that the sisters had battled with some difficulties, they will undoubtedly be there for each other. The sisters appear to be devoted to going on without harboring any hatred toward one another while their relationship undergoes change, despite the fact that Tammy and Amanda have experienced some challenging periods in their relationship. Amanda is coming into her own in a new relationship while her body continues to change, while Tammy is still working on rebuilding her life after a huge body transformation and a personal tragedy. Amanda is also transitioning into a new relationship herself. Although the women have been able to see each other in new ways throughout the course of the sixth season of 1,000-Pound Sisters, their tight friendship does not always lend itself to a smooth or simple relationship, regardless of how close they become to one another. In spite of the fact that Tammy has been through a lot over the past few years, her family has been there for her through the difficult times, particularly following the death of her husband, Caleb Willingham. Amanda, the older sister who is the closest in age to Tammy, had the hope that she would be able to provide her younger sister with a shoulder to rest on when there were challenging moments. Tammy's behavior has not always been positive, but Amanda has been able to handle the difficulties, and despite the fact that she has lashed out in some difficult moments, she has been a good person for Tammy to have around. When the sisters dispute with one another, it is obvious that their bond is strong. How we feel about Tammy and Amanda's relationship as sisters. Despite the fact that Tammy and Amanda may not always agree with each other, they share a deep connection that will not immediately dissipate in the event of a little disagreement or conflict. As a result of the fact that Amy Slaton, Tammy and Amanda's younger sister, may be taking a break from the seventh season of 1,000-Pound Sisters due to a number of personal and legal issues, it is probable that Tammy and Amanda may be the focus of attention for the subsequent season. Due to the fact that Tammy and Amanda have such a strong link that they are able to get through even the most difficult of times, the pair known as the 1,000-Pound Sisters has been transparent about their issues in order to ensure that viewers are aware of their situation. The world of reality television often exposes the raw and unfiltered emotions of its stars, especially in family dynamics that reveal both the most touching and the most turbulent moments of their lives. 1,000-Pound Sisters has captured the hearts of viewers as it follows the journeys of sisters Tammy Slaton and Amy Slaton Halterman alongside their extended family, including Tammy's sister Amanda Halterman. Over the seasons, the show has highlighted both the triumphs and struggles of the Slaton sisters as they battle weight loss, health challenges, and their complicated relationships. One of the most prominent features of the show has been the intense, sometimes explosive, relationship between Amanda and her sister Tammy. The tension and moments of conflict between them have raised questions not only about their personal bond, but also about the future of 1,000-pound sisters. Recently, Amanda Halterman has opened up about her feelings regarding these public disagreements with Tammy, revealing whether she regrets their fights and the potential implications they may have on the future of the show. This article will delve into Amanda's reflections on her relationship with Tammy, her thoughts on the publicized arguments, and what it might mean for the future of 1,000-pound sisters. We'll also explore the evolving dynamics between the Slaton sisters and the impact these have on their personal and professional lives, as well as the future of the show that has captivated so many viewers. The complex relationship between Tammy and Amanda. The Slaton family is no stranger to controversy and drama, but it's the relationship between Tammy and her sisters that has often been at the center of the show's narrative. While Tammy has struggled with obesity, health issues, and mental health challenges, her sister Amanda has been there to offer support, sometimes tough love, and sometimes by stepping into a protective role. Amanda's relationship with Tammy has been fraught with tension, particularly as Tammy's health and weight loss journey continued to plateau. Over the seasons, viewers have witnessed the siblings argue about issues such as Tammy's refusal to follow medical advice, her emotional struggles, and her unwillingness to take her health seriously. Many fans have expressed frustration with Tammy's behavior, but Amanda, a woman with her own life to manage, has sometimes found herself caught between her desire to help Tammy and the reality of the situation. There's a certain level of inevitability in these conflicts when one person is seemingly unwilling to change or listen to the advice of others. It can lead to explosive arguments. Throughout the series, viewers have watched as Amanda tries to communicate her concerns with her sister, only to be met with resistance or hurtful reactions from Tammy. Despite the attempts at reconciliation, Amanda has found herself at a crossroads, torn between being a supportive family member and dealing with the emotional toll of their strained relationship. Regret and reflection. Amanda's honest take. Recently, Amanda Halterman opened up in an exclusive interview, revealing her thoughts on the frequent fights with Tammy, whether she regrets them, and how those disagreements have impacted her personal life and the family dynamic. In her candid reflection, Amanda admitted that while she doesn't always agree with Tammy's choices or actions, she wishes that some of the fights could have been handled differently. "I don't regret caring for my sister or being honest with her," Amanda shared. "But looking back, I wish I could have approached some of those moments with more understanding. We've both been through a lot, and sometimes that led to things getting out of hand. It's hard when you feel like you're doing everything you can, but it's not making a difference. Still, I never want her to think I don't love her or that I don't want to help." This insight shows the emotional complexity that Amanda faces. As a family member, it's clear that she deeply cares about Tammy, even though their relationship is not without its challenges. Amanda recognizes that while she may not always have the answers, her intentions are rooted in love and a desire to help her sister, even when the methods may seem harsh at times. The responsibility of caring for Tammy and being a voice of reason in difficult situations hasn't been easy for Amanda, and in hindsight, she acknowledges that some of the fights could have been avoided if emotions hadn't been so high. However, Amanda has also expressed the reality that sometimes tough love is the only way to get through to someone who is resistant to change. "I think sometimes people don't understand that it's not easy. You don't want to fight with your family, but when you're worried about someone's life, especially their health, it becomes difficult. It's not just about having a fight. It's about trying to get through to them in a way that makes them listen," she said. Signs that could spell trouble for 1,000-pound sisters. As the seasons of 1,000-pound sisters have progressed, the tension between the Slaton sisters has only intensified. While drama is often what drives the success of reality TV, there have been concerns among fans that the ongoing conflicts between Tammy and her family might have more serious consequences for the show's future. Some viewers have speculated that the constant on-screen drama, particularly the arguments between Amanda and Tammy, could lead to the cancellation of 1,000-Pound Sisters. The show's premise is rooted in the personal and often painful struggles of the Slaton family, but as the years go by, it's clear that the family dynamics are shifting, and the emotional toll on everyone involved is increasing. There are questions about whether the show can continue to draw in viewers if the conflicts become too intense or personal, and whether the family members themselves may want to move on from being publicly involved in the series. Although no official word has come from the producers regarding the show's future, the speculation has caused some anxiety among fans, who fear that the ongoing fights may be a sign of bigger issues that could put the series at risk. Additionally, with Tammy's health fluctuating and her difficulties with weight loss continuing, there are concerns that the storyline may no longer have the same appeal as it once did. In response to these concerns, Amanda Halterman has addressed the future of the show, speaking about how she navigates the balance between her personal life and her participation in the public spotlight. Amanda expressed that she understands the concerns of the fans but emphasized that while the family may face challenges, they are still dedicated to their journey. "There are days when I wonder if this is the right path for us. But I know that we've been able to help people, and that's something I never take lightly. At the end of the day, we're a family, and we're in this together," Amanda said. "I can't predict the future, but I do know we're not done yet. There's still work to be done, both on screen and off." The emotional and personal impact of the show. The challenges that the Slaton family faces are not merely a television storyline, they are real, raw, and personal struggles. For Amanda, participating in 1,000-Pound Sisters has come with emotional and mental hurdles that are often not seen by viewers. The toll of putting her family's most intimate battles on display for millions to see has not been easy for Amanda, who admits that some of the personal conflicts have left her feeling vulnerable and exposed. "I didn't think it would be like this," she said. "There are so many things we go through behind the scenes that nobody sees, and some of those moments have been really hard to navigate. I've learned a lot about myself and my family, and not all of it has been easy. But at the end of the day, we all have to heal in our own way." For Amanda, the show has not just been about portraying a family's struggle with weight loss, but also about personal growth. She has had to balance the pressures of being a public figure while also maintaining a sense of normalcy and privacy in her personal life. These challenges have shaped her perspective on her relationship with Tammy and her role within the family. "Tammy and I have had our issues, but I wouldn't change being a part of her life for anything," Amanda said. "Even though it's tough sometimes, I wouldn't be the person I am today without those experiences. We've had our disagreements, but I still love her, and I know she loves me." The future of 1,000-Pound Sisters and what's next for the Slaton family. Despite the ongoing struggles within the Slaton family, 1,000-Pound Sisters has made a significant impact on its viewers. The show has highlighted issues surrounding obesity, mental health, and the complicated relationships that can arise within families. Through their journey, the Slaton sisters have become symbols of resilience, and many fans have grown emotionally invested in their stories. As the show continues to evolve, the Slaton family's future is uncertain, and the possibility of its cancellation lingers in the background. However, Amanda's thoughts suggest that she is determined to remain a part of the story for as long as it can be told. Whether or not the show will continue depends on the dynamics between the family members and how they choose to handle their personal struggles going forward. For now, Amanda Halterman's focus remains on her sister Tammy and the hope that they can overcome their difficulties together. She knows that the future is uncertain, but one thing remains clear: the Slaton sisters, along with their extended family, are far from done sharing their journey with the world. As fans of 1,000-Pound Sisters continue to watch the ups and downs of the Slaton family, it's clear that Amanda Halterman is someone who is deeply invested in her sister's well-being despite the tensions that have occasionally boiled over on screen. Her reflections on their past arguments reveal a deep sense of love, though it's evident that these conflicts have left their mark. Whether the show continues or not, the impact of the Slaton sisters' journey will be felt for a long time. For now, Amanda remains hopeful, standing by her sister through thick and thin, and showing that despite the difficulties they face, family is what matters most.